Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Today we are in episode 3 related to powering marketing cloud engagement with Agentforce. So far we have covered the initial setup and now we are moving on to the next one. If you have missed the previous episodes, please do go and check and you'll get to know the initial setup. If you are landing on this video for the very first time, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Aishwarya, working as solution architect in entity data, and I'm also a Salesforce marketing champion and marketer group Bengaluru community group leader. And if you are interested to follow me on any social handles or trailhead, here are my profile details. You can just go ahead and check my profile and follow me there. And I also have a website by name SFMC Stories where I write blogs related to Marketing Cloud engagement and also on Marketing Cloud Next and a little bit of data. Always I start with a quote. So as now we are discussing more about AI, so here is one more quote on artificial intelligence. Some people call this artificial intelligence, but the reality is this technology will enhance us. So instead of artificial intelligence, I think we will augment our intelligence. So this was stated by Ginny Rometty. And thank you for those of you who started watching these videos and also who is watching my videos from past several months and years. Thank you so much for tuning into this particular video today. Okay, so the agenda for this particular episode is we will again start with the introduction to SFMC stories and we'll also discuss about the previous sessions that is covered so far and also the next sessions that is in the roadmap and also what we are covering today is prompt builder. Okay, Introduction to SFMC Stories, founded in 2023, and I started this as a website and where I started writing blogs related to marketing cloud engagement, uh, some basic concepts, and later I switched to marketing cloud next related concepts, and also which involves few things on data cloud as well. If you are interested, please do check out my blogs as well, and the link is provided here. Okay, so sessions covered so far, as I mentioned, starting off this video that we already discussed about initial setup, starting from install package and how to set up the connection between Marketing Cloud Engagement and the Salesforce CRM, and how to um, test the connection through Apex class, how to create an email without Agentforce. So these things is covered in the past videos. If you have missed, please do go and check it out. Now, today we are covering prompt builder. So first of all, we need to understand what is prompt builder, right? Before that, we also need to understand few basic concepts. Okay. So first, what is Prompt Builder? Prompt Builder is a low-code tool that empowers users to create reusable AI prompt templates. Okay. You know what is template? Just the thing that you need to know is prompt. Maybe all of you would have used ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Claude, or any similar kind of platforms, AI platforms, right? You will give some input to that particular chat window, and that input or the message that you're sending to AI is nothing but a prompt. And we do have a bigger stream by name prompt engineering, where you can learn how to draft a proper prompt, like what are all the information you need to feed in a prompt to get a proper result. Okay, that's again a bigger subject. We'll not touch base on that information today. But if you need any more details on that, maybe you can drop those things in comment. Maybe I'll try to cover some details around that in upcoming videos. Okay, so when we think about prompt, we need to understand LLM. LLM is large language model. So this is actually a type of artificial intelligence program trained on a vast amount of text data to understand, process, and generate human-like language. You might have seen like ChatGPT respond back to you like a human, right? So this is because of ChatGPT is trained in such a way that it can understand your question and it can respond back to your question based on analyzing data from very huge database. Okay. Similarly, if we go back a few years, few years ago, we used to rely on Google, right? For any such information where we are struggling to find a solution, we used to go and search in Google. And Google used to have answer to most of our problems, right? That is because of Google had visibility to all the objects, I mean to say all the um, data. Similarly, now AI is having access to all global data, uh, which is fed into the what to say AI system, which is trained, which is getting trained on that data. That is where whatever you are speaking, AI can understand and it can respond back. And definitely it will make mistakes. And those mistakes, we call it as hallucination. Okay, even like AI do make mistakes. So we cannot completely rely on AI tools and we cannot completely provide a solution to any problem based on the solution provided by AI as it is. Okay, so human touch is definitely needed. Human should use their creativity then and there so that they'll get a proper solution. Okay, so to understand what is this LLM, how it is getting trained, we need to go deep into machine learning and artificial intelligence and lot more things, right? So maybe on an high level, we need to understand like it is getting trained based on billions of sentences, maybe from articles, from websites, and whatever you see on the internet. Everything is fed into a large language model for training purpose. Then it understands, it learns words, phrases, grammar, and it relate each of them. Then comes prediction. It predicts the most logical next word in a sequence based on your input. So this is the basics of LLM and how it actually works. Okay, and what this LLM actually does, it will help you in drafting an email, writing code, creating a marketing copy, or summarizing something. Maybe if you want to have a transcript, then answering some complex questions, solving logic-based problems. So these are all some of the things that LLM can help you do. And LLM by itself does not know anything about your business or your clients. So tools like Prompt Builder securely connect the LLM to your specific CRM data, allowing the AI to generate a hyper-personalized content or response. Okay. So that is actually the basics of Prompt Builder or maybe LLM to be more specific here. And like how Prompt Builder actually works. We'll get into that in more detail in the next slide. But before that, you need to understand a few terminologies like template. What is actually a template? Maybe you might have come across templates in Marketing Cloud Engagement, right? A reusable component. Similarly, here also we have prompt template. You build templates rather than starting from scratch every time. So that's again a reusable component. Then grounding. So you need to feed the information like what should be the actual response that you need to generate. And you are going to also give them some instructions, what to follow, what not to follow, what to do and what not to do, right? So those things are actually grounding. And this prevents AI hallucination. Um, and it will stick to whatever you are telling them to do. Okay. And we also have Einstein trust layer, and we'll discuss about those things in a minute. Okay, so we do have different types of prompt templates today. And again, you while creating your own prompt templates in the environment, you get to know all different types. But just to be on higher level, we have record summary, field generation, email, and flex template. Record summary will help you in generating brief, providing summary of complex records. Then field generation, as name suggests, it automatically populates specific fields on a record. Then email, again, for email response for sales or service. Then flex, as the name suggests, it's a flexible one, reusable template that can be called by Salesforce Flow or used directly by autonomous AI agents. So these are all different types of prompt templates that we are having. And while you're building your prompt template, you need to give proper instruction, as I mentioned. So there are some core principles that you need to keep in mind to get a proper output. First is you need to define the role, like what is the role of that particular prompt template, whether this particular template will be used by a developer, architect, consultant, and what is their work in that template, like what they will do out of it. That you need to mention. Then clear task and what that just continuation of my previous story. Like if I take developer, what this prompt template will do to help the developer. Maybe in our case, it will help them to create a email, right? So you need to clearly state those tasks. Then use merge fields. Maybe merge fields would be a new terminologies, new terminology for people from marketing cloud engagement background. So this is more or less like our personalization string. But you will be pulling that from a data extension, let's say. Here in this case, you will be pulling it from an Salesforce object. Okay, so that is actually a merge field, a field that you are pulling it from a object. Okay, for just to personalize your content. Then setting the guardrail. Guardrail may be again a new terminology here, which will set the restriction to your prompt builder. Okay, or what they need to respond or what they shouldn't respond. That is what you are setting there in guardrail. What it should do and what it shouldn't do. That is what you are setting in guardrails. So this would be the basic, maybe some theoretical information on prompt builder. Now we'll see how this actually works behind the scenes. Okay. So here you can see some core components like CRM apps and prompt builder. Then you can see company data, then Einstein trust layer, and you can see some models, right? So we'll go one by one. And hopefully everyone knows CRM apps, right? Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, all these clouds, what we have, that is referred here as CRM app. And prompt builder. These two act as an entry point where user interact with AI tool. Okay, then comes company data. Your actual CRM records used to ground the AI prompt. Okay, we understood what is grounding earlier. So the actual CRM records will help you in grounding the AI prompt. Then Einstein trust layer, the central security barrier that protects your data. So definitely everyone will have a question, especially when you are working on a healthcare system or any public sector. You will definitely have a question how my data will be secure. If I am using everything on a AI model, how it will work, right? So we have Einstein trust layer where you can mask your data. What should be visible and what shouldn't be visible, and who can access and who cannot access. Those information you can very well set within the platform. Okay, and that is driven by Einstein trust layer. Then we have models. You might have come across GPT models when you're using Chat GPT. Similarly, all those GPT models and all the new models that comes in the market, you can use it in prompt builder directly. Okay, again, that will be released by Salesforce, and then you can definitely use it in your prompt builder. Um, so I think now we have GPT-5 mini or something that you can use, the latest one. Then LLM, either hosted by Salesforce or external processor. Again, I think you can also bring your uh, own model. Okay, it's not necessary that you need to use the existing ones. You can also bring your own model. Okay, how this actually works. So you can start from the bottom, like where you see this prompt. Okay, a user initiate a request in prompt builder, and a secure data retrieval pulls relevant CRM information. Okay, then dynamic grounding injects this real-time data into the prompt. And we have data protection layer here by name like prompt masking, which strips out sensitive personally identifiable information or PII, and the data passes through the secure gateway to the LLM. Okay. And generation and safety, then the LLM generates a response under a zero retention policy. So that data will not be stored anywhere. Uh, that's where it is mentioned as zero retention, zero data retention policy. Then the external LLM cannot use your data to train it model. That is what, sorry, that is what zero retention means. Here it is mentioned, right? External models with shared trust boundary. Then toxicity detection. That is also a concept within this uh, working layer. Like what it does, it scans the incoming response for harmful content. Then it will detect it, and it will ignore such content. Then an audit trail, right? Audit trail logs the entire transaction for complaints. So this is how you will get the end result on the playground or maybe on your chat window. So this is the overall process working behind the scenes on prompt builder. With this said, now we will move into prompt builder, and we will again we'll deep dive into prompt builder and we see how it actually works and what we are currently doing for this particular series, that is Marketing Cloud Engagement with Agentforce.
All right, so far we have discussed about install package, named credential, external named credential, and principal, and how it is connected to how Salesforce connected to Marketing Cloud without Marketing Cloud Connect. So now we will discuss about prompt builder. So first of all of you are aware of ChatGPT, Google Gemini, uh, and all the AI related tools that's coming up in this AI era, right? So how you will use those AI tools? You just need to give a set of instructions to the tool, and it is going to generate an output. And the set of instructions that you are going to provide, is it a structured one, or is it an unstructured one, or are you framing the sentence in such a way that it's very grammatically correct and everyone can understand it, and like a legitimate one, or again a lot of things involved, right? So based on this, there is already a big subject, that is prompt engineering, but today we'll not discuss about prompt engineering. We'll just get into prompt builder, and we'll see how we can set up prompt builder to connect it to Agentforce, and how we can respond back to the prompts given by the users. We are going to set some instructions based on which the user inputs will be captured, and the instructions whatever we provide to prompt builder will be processed, and an output will be generated. So this is what we are going to do. So example here is, maybe when you are using ChatGPT, you might have given some instructions to it, like create an image of a buffalo sitting in a flight. Okay, so this is again a random uh, what to say, an assumption thought, right? That you are giving as a prompt, and that if you get an output like where a buffalo is sitting on an aeroplane, that is what the output is. And based on the information that you have given, and based on the knowledge that AI model is having about what is buffalo, what is aeroplane, that is what will bring you the output. And all the uh, magic things that you are going to provide as instructions will generate that output for you. Now we will right away get into prompt builder, but before that it is not activated here. So we just need to check Einstein first. We need to enable Einstein generative AI because prompt builder and the Agentforce what we see is actually part of generative AI. So without enabling it, if you see Einstein side of it, it will be very minimum. You might not see much details around it. So we'll just get into Einstein generative AI, Einstein setup. So this is a toggle button and it will be not enabled. You just need to click on this toggle button and enable it. And below that you can see prompt builder settings, and here you can see some sections related to prompt builder, that is whether it needs to support global languages, whether you need to allow unsafe changes or deploy prompt templates. So it's up to you, up to your business. If you want to enable global languages, you can enable. I'm enabling here, but it is up to your business. Okay, as soon as you do something here in Salesforce, you need to go and refresh. So I have enabled something, so I'll just go and refresh so that all the features related to that new feature will be coming up. Okay, so if I search Agentforce now, I'll see Agentforce agents coming up. Let me see. Yeah, you can see Agentforce Studio, Agentforce agents, and Agentforce assets. Okay. This is not our interest now. We'll get into the prompt builder. We'll set the prompt and then we'll go ahead and connect prompt builder to Agentforce, but not directly, indirectly. Okay, just search for prompt builder and you'll see an prompt builder option popping up. And this is an STO, so you can see a lot of prompts already created. Um, you need to go and click on this new prompt builder. And for our use case now, we are going to use this flex prompt template, and there are different varieties of prompt templates that can be used, and there is a big list. So interest of time, I'll not go deep into it, and I'll just give the details to this prompt that we have. Okay, better to give your names with underscore, so it's legitimate, it's understandable and readable. Then better to give one line description why this prompt builder is used, or why you are creating this prompt. Sorry, not prompt builder, why you are creating this prompt. And we are not going to add any data inputs here, so we'll just skip that section and we'll move on. And now we'll discuss about the UI. So this is how the prompt builder UI looks like, and the name whatever we provided, that is populated here. And you'll also see 1 minute, and you'll also see the versions here once it is saved. Okay, and you can see settings button, template settings, preview settings, and the performance. This is the performance related to the prompt. In the settings section, you can see overview and the model and also the response. So three sections you can see, right? We'll go one by one. Overview is where we gave the information like the template type and prompt template name, API name, and the template description. API name should be unique and it is given only one time. You cannot like if you are connecting this prompt to somewhere else, if you are giving API name, and if you are making changes later, that link will be broken. Then the model. So here we have a standard model, and you can also bring your own LLM. So for now, we'll leave it standard. But again, it's up to you. If you're having a own LLM, you can bring that. And here I'm using GPT-5. This is the model. And if at all, if your response is not accurate, you can again work. You can also go and change the models and try with the different options. if it is working out. Then comes the limits. Okay, so these are the input types, like what type of input you can give to the prompt. Image, PDF, text. So these are all the different types of files or information that is supported today in Prompt Builder. Then all file types will have this file size, total file size. Okay, and we have the restriction as well, like file exclusion priority. If some files, if it is older than 6 months or 7 months, you no need to use it. Something like that. If you want to set some restriction, you can set it here. And also, if you want to restrict it based on the size, if the size is too high, you don't want it to use it, something like that. Then the responses, like in which language you want to see the response. So far, these are all default selected languages. But as we have also enabled global language, you can see the global language list over here. And then the response format, whether you want it like a default response or an HTML format or a JSON format that you can select over here. So this is about the overview section. Okay, and sorry, model section, and overview is the initial input that we have given, and response is also covered. Yes. So this is about the template settings, and on the resource side, you need to give an input. Okay. So input, it can be a Salesforce object or a free text or a data model object. If you are enabling Data Cloud, you can also use a DMO here. But for now, we'll use the free text. Okay, and my free text is description, because I'm giving a description to my agent, like how my email should be designed. So that's why I'm giving this as a variable. Okay, this variable will store my input. uh, I'll just mention one liner here to store user input. Okay, then that's done, and we'll just click on next. Okay, now you can see the variable has been created, and if you want to add some actions, like if you want to connect a Apex class or a flow or a Salesforce data action or a different prompt template, all these things can be done over here. Again, if you expand, you'll get a lot more options on that. So I'll not go deep into it. Let me come back. I'll just see what it loads, and we'll come back in a minute. Until it loads, we'll get into this prompt section. We'll see how it needs to be designed. As you can see, here they have mentioned like a placeholder text. What it means is like what it says. Let's just quickly see. First of all, you need to inform these things in your prompt, like participants, relationship, and data, who you are targeting, and who is involved, and how they are related. That is what you need to include. And what are you trying to accomplish, goal and instructions. So we will have a lot of instruction. Then what is the context, setting, voice and tone, language, whether it should be in a business language, I mean to say a professional one, or a formal casual one. So that is what you are going to mention over here in the tone and language. Then what are the constraints, limits and instructions. Okay. So we can also set guardrails. Limits are again nothing but guardrails. You can set some guardrails that I want to generate only a image, only one single image, and that image should look like this, and this should have only 600 pixel wide. So those are all some instructions and the limitations that you are going to provide. So here is one simple example as well. So that is how you're going to create your prompt. And insert resource, just now we have added some resource, that is description. Using this insert resource, wherever you want, you can just plug that resource. Okay. So that is about the initial section. Now we'll see this preview settings. So as of now, this is not useful. So first we need to add the information or the prompt details here, and later we'll come back to the preview settings. Okay. So see, I'm giving a instruction and also like what it should do, kind of instructions and goal, everything over here. So just we'll review again, like whether we have all the information. So as I had this already created, I've just copy pasted it here. So you can see like what I'm mentioning, the role of this person, like you are an email developer specializing in marketing cloud. So generate a professional high converting HTML email based on this description. Here I need to add the description. Then comes the technical requirement. So what you need to do, the structure of the email, how it should be, and standards, what you need to include and what you shouldn't, and the responsiveness of the email and required tags, footer requirement, then the visual layout, how it should look like overall email, and some of the links has also been added over here. And then the output constraint, return only the raw HTML code, do not include any conversational text markdown code blocks or explanation. Okay, so that is what I wanted as an output from this particular prompt. So now let's go and insert the resource, that is the description what we created. We'll just add it over here. Okay, and we also have a description here. We'll just remove that and we'll just insert the same description again. Okay, so this is done. We need to save it. You can see the save button over here. Save this. And similar to Journey Builder, what we had here, we will have versions. Earlier I told here we'll get the version. So you'll see the version, and once you activate and if you're making some changes, a new version will be created. Okay, so again, you can save this as a new version. If at all, if you don't want to activate this and you want to activate a different version, you can also delete the version. Now here is the input. So you need to give a free form text. Okay, just to give the input to this prompt, like what it should generate. Let me quickly give an input. As it is not responsive enough, now I just need to give a name to it as well. Okay, just I'm just giving a name here. When I say not responsive, it means it's not interactive. Okay, I'm just giving something random here. Then response language, it can generate any other language as well, but standard I'll keep English. Okay, generate response is what I'm expecting. Okay, then I have already saved this, but I haven't activated. Let me quickly check the preview. You can see this resolved prompt and generated response. So once we click on preview, we'll go and check those sections. Okay, it's taking some time. So here you will see the HTML of that particular email. But like it's not having any standard template as such, or it is not having any standard images as such. Okay, everything will be a placeholder images as of now. But if you are using this type of prompt, you can make use of it to create a template of your own, and later you can make the changes on the go. Okay, so here you can see there should be a logo actually, and that logo also provided here, so that to use the exact logo, but unfortunately that logo is broken up. We'll try to fix it if possible, and then see the images. Again, the look and feel wise it is fine, but again this image is broken, but apart from that, most of the things are looking fine. And if you feel something needs to be tweaked up and it's not aligned with your business, maybe if you have a font specification that it should follow, like Arial, Helvetica, Verdana, or like the image size. So this image seems too long, and also the CTA button, the color combination is not that good, so it's not easily readable, and the alignment of this particular images are also not that good. It's like distorted. So these type of information, if you want to add some instructions over here, you can definitely do that. Okay, so this is what prompt will generate, and our purpose here why we are using prompt builder is to generate this HTML template for us. Okay, so prompt will generate the HTML template, and this template will be targeted to Marketing Cloud Engagement. Okay, so that's done, and we already have a version, so I'm not going to create a new version here. I'll just click on activate, and you can also see the performance insights here. The response time took these many. This is the time taken for the response, and the total tokens used. This is more or less like an consumption. Okay. More details on this are available in the help articles. So if you are interested to know deep into this, you can go and check the help articles. Okay, so the next step is we need to connect this to a flow, and that flow again will have Apex class in place, and we'll be connecting an invocable method. I'll just show you how to create the invocable method, and then we'll be connecting this prompt builder plus invocable method. Then the flow will be ready. Later we'll get into Agentforce, and we will connect this flow, whatever gets generated, as an action in Agentforce. So when you give input to agent, what it does, it will take the input, it will create an email, the HTML copy of it, and that will be passed to the invocable method to target to Marketing Cloud Engagement. So that is what this overall agent will do for us.
All right. Hope you got to know how Prompt Builder actually works. And I believe this particular episode was helpful for you to understand Prompt Builder. And you can go and check all the articles and maybe useful resources available on Trailhead and Help, Salesforce Help, where you have lot of new information as well related to Prompt Builder, um, and what you can do using that. You can enhance your knowledge using those resources. And thank you for staying back till here. And we will be discussing on our next topic in the upcoming session. So stay tuned. And please do subscribe to this channel to get notified once I publish my next video. Thank you.